because on this we will stand. Justice must be prevailed. Nobody can deny us this justice. We know what to do, and when we are ready, we will communicate it. If it's going to take just a few of us here or more of us, if everybody is interested in justice, we will stand our feet and they will do the right thing. They will keep trying to dodge, but we'll take them to the road and say, do the right thing.
Sir, are you going to support the motive of the CY lawyer when I put a question to her concerning the Iyabo Ojo statement, saying Mohbad died inside the house and the CCTV is not inside the house? When the lawyer responds, he said, that means Iyabo Ojo must be invited, so that she's going to give the root of and the source of that information. What is your take concerning that aspect?
Okay, now let me tell you people clearly, because I don't know what might happen tomorrow. So we always take advantage of every opportunity. From my investigation, the kind of Mohbad house has the same pattern in that estate. Same person built all the houses, and they have all the same camera features. If you doubt me, I challenge the Nigerian police to open their camera, go live, or take me to go live, speak and seek the audience of 3, 4, 5 people in that street, and see that it is not the same house. You will realize that, including the staircase, it has fitted camera. And that camera, all those cameras in each house has a storage. It has a central storage. They know what they are doing. I am not going to take this. We are not going to take it. Yes. That fury must stop. Ile Mohbad, all the houses in that street, in that estate, are built in the same pattern, in the same fitting. I personally put my life on risk to go and investigate. They all have cameras, including the staircase. I will tell you all the positions of where the cameras are. Now that the police will go into the house and somebody will say there is no camera and they turn their back, even the camera in front of the house that is still there, in Bolon store, see, why can't the police bring where the storage is? If anybody, whoever is in charge of the CCTV storage, the central storage, they must bring all of us, the family, the lawyers, the police. We must all check together. If anything is missing, the person in charge of the CCTV should be charged for murder. Conspiracy to commit murder. Because that is the truth. Again, so to for you, Lenny. Oro boya ba o se your camera nule. Ọlọ́pàá débẹ̀ kò sí camera. Camera tó fi sí gbogbo nu ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan ní estate yẹn. Kò sí storage ẹnu ilé yẹn. Ó store sí ibi kan tí security estate yẹn ní. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ ṣetán àti mọ́ ọ̀tọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń dúnkù mọ́. They are after my life. If anything happened to me, all those in the house, tí Mohbad kú, hold them responsible. Hold all the police officers that investigated, hold them responsible. Yes. If they want to bring the truth out, they should go, they know, they should give a judgment. The police should get a warrant from the court. They should go to the central unit. See gbogbo CCTV, ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan tó stọ̀ sí. Ihun tó ṣẹlẹ̀, bó ṣe gba ẹ̀mí Mohbad, kedere ni everybody marry. Who was there, you will see. And that is where we are going. If it had ended here, except that estate, wọ́n máa gba àlejò. Tí àwọn tó wà nínú estate yẹn, tí gbogbo wọn bá fẹ́ jèrè ọmọ wọn, if they will not come together and say, release the footage of Mohbad's interior building to the police, release it to the public. If they will not come together, that estate is harboring murder. We are challenging everybody in that estate to search their conscience. If you wash your hand off Mohbad's death, can you wash your conscience? Do you want to gain from your children? Does that mean you're going to live longer? Does that mean you're going to make heaven? Does that justify that you are holy? Speak the truth for us. But I repeat, they are fitted the same way. Cameras are fitted in each section of each houses. Removing the cameras for physical examination does not remove the storage. The person in charge of the IT and camera in that estate they should bring the person in. The head of security in that estate should be brought in. I am saying the truth now, and that is where the truth is. Whatever they like, they now do. If everybody chooses to be silent about that, I have done my best. That is where the truth is. Ohun tó rò pé ẹ lè rí nìyẹn, ohun tó rò pé àwọn ti bò nìyẹn. Ẹ rí òótọ́ kedere, ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀, bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ rí, you will see it there. And it is still sitting in that estate. It's sitting there. If they know it's not true, they should allow us access to the CCTV.
Thank you so very much.
My name is Yomi Fabiyi, and it is not a truth that I was not there from inception. The case met me while I was on world tour, and I want to believe I'm one of the first or second or third person that started posting and was demanding justice for Mohbad. And I was about the first person to write official letter. I was the first person to take a bold step and initiated that a peaceful protest should be initiated so that we can have the truth out. But of course, fighting for justice, fighting for human rights is not competition. So we don't need to know who is number one, who is number two. It is one of those theories that they will use to try to gag or to weaken the quest for justice. There is no time that is too late. Even if justice is served, people can still queue into justice. So whoever wants to come in now can still come in, because at the end of the day, nobody, including those that thought they started, they don't know what killed Mohbad, who killed Mohbad. Even the police don't even know yet. So it means that the case is still as fresh as anything. It's quite unfortunate. 1 year down the line, it's making it look like it's been a long time. But kudos to those that held forth on social media and all of that. We're all there, we're fighting. But now that I feel like, okay, the case is getting weaker, and I need to stand in fully, come out fully, and I need to come out when it will look like I'm in competition with anybody. Because of course, we live in a society, and social media, they find a way to misconstrue things. And I don't want to make it look like I am after anybody or I'm trying to rival somebody. And that was what I was acting, propagating the gospel of justice underneath. However, when I look at the whole matter, I was able to do my quick, proper investigation through my NGO, Break the Silence Foundation. And I noticed some certain lacunas, and I felt like, okay, you know what? I have to give back to the society. It is not going to be about me alone. I have to understand that every other person deserves and have right to life. Every other person has got right to live. Mohbad has got right to justice. But he is not alive to demand justice. What is my duty? Duty of care. I need to stand in for him like every other person. And I felt it's still the right time, because at the end of the day, we still want closure. We want justice. We want people to be tried for the crime, because only an hypocrite would consider or conclude that that was a natural death. And at the end of the day, we realize that, number one thing, from my investigation, CCTV are being installed in all the houses, in and outside. In that kind of a building, there is no sense that they will install CCTV outside and they will not be inside. And if you go and do your investigation as a journalist, ask for the audience of neighbors around. Ask them to that have the same building like Mohbad, in the same street, in the same area. Ask them to open their houses. You will realize eventually that it is only the interior of Mohbad's house that there is no CCTV. Then it makes you, if you have a conscience to say, why it was when this person is claimed to have been killed in the house or died in the house, that is when his own CCTV is missing. Who did this job? Who is trying to obstruct police investigation? That is a serious criminal offense. That is trying to play on the intelligence of the people. And secondly, from my investigation, all the CCTV in all the houses, in each flat, They are not stored in that house. They don't have a central. They have a central storing system in that estate under the auspices of a security team. And then the person in charge of the CCTV and the head of security needs to be, police need to act quickly, because there is nothing in that can be deleted. They cannot delete, except they want to delete the entire footage of the estate. So naturally, the evidence is still lying there. And that is where they thought that if they can take this away, if they can bribe their way, if they can get law enforcement to compromise.
Iṣẹ́. what are we doing? I learned that this is the second time the pathologists will be giving excuses. Like, I don't understand. So what are we coming here from time to time? What I'm trying to tell that it's high time which we just need to get into the court, proper court, than we come in here. So far ti client ẹ ti wà ń bẹ̀ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ náà lẹ́yìn bọ̀.
Ẹni sùúrù.
One by one, everybody. I will be honest at this point with what I saw inside. It's highly high time either Corona should switch into action or they move the case from Corona to the courts directly.
The point is this: the law is sacrosanct. It is until the police, number one, halted. The investigation has not ended with the police.
Okay.
Police said we have done our findings. We cannot go further than this. We need the Corona inquest to come in, or probably somebody went to ask the Corona to come in.
Yes, somebody.
But
yes.
normally, under normal circumstances, if police are investigating case of homicide, about this stage you cannot know from interview or from physical examination, sample they take from crime scene and what they think they can do through pathology and stuff like that, they will order for it. So when the results come out, they will compare it with what they have fingerprint and all of that, and then they will take action. But unfortunately, the police probably they don't have a psychological center or stuff like that, or they just feel like there's no fund for that. I don't know why the police stop, but it's still not a case closed. Whatever it is, let's wait for the verdict of the coroner. So by the time the judge look at our seriousness now, you will know that it is not going to be easy to continue to use the corona. When they realize that people are not responding, suspects are not responding, they are still treating them as witnesses. Exactly. Are you saying? People don't understand that at the corona inquest, if you are called in to come and talk, whatever, even if you are the killer, at the corona inquest, you are still a suspect. Sure. And you are still assumed innocent until proven guilty by the court of law. But the court will advise, is meant to get the facts and then advise the DPP. So whether they run or they don't come, if the facts before the court says that this person has a case to answer, whether they did not respond, the coroner inquest will write their report.
But now, the coroner is saying they don't have the power
they cannot arrest
to bring in suspects.
If you decide not to honor, are you saying, and they realize that you have a case, you have a question to answer, or there's a question mark to your interaction or reaction, and if it is a questionable stuff under the law, they will bring up charges against you. And when they advise the DPP will send their advice to either the Attorney General or the police, and then they will take action. Are you saying?
Okay, now the way you said it is quite alright. It's understandable. But now the judge is she's replying or is replying Sanshitu that he should go and bring the suspect himself.
Because they are, like I said, they are not suspects yet. Police, you need to know the difference. With the police, crime boy, the nurse, spending, they are suspects. At corona inquest, they are witness. Nobody is a suspect here. You understand? So that is what we are here to say.
So the question is, how long are we going to keep waiting? How long are we going to wait?
That is why the best thing we can do now, and I'm saying this clearly to the world, is the truth is that immediately the Inspector General of Police, number one, should change the investigative team. If it is possible, they give us new set of investigators from Abuja, number one. And while they are doing that, some certain things needed to be done. Phone forensic of all the suspects. You understand? All the suspects in this matter, including the wife, including Wumi, they should be phone forensic. I mean, they should go and check the phone record a day before Mohbad died, days after he died, like maybe a 5 to 7 days span. The truth is likely to be sitting there. And then they should run it. The DNA is certain is compulsory. Because I think there is a motive around that. There is issue of paternity fraud and stuff like that. It could be a motive why somebody took time to take Mohbad's life. Wives sometimes feel like if the husband says, I suspect you, I saw a message. You are telling another man, he asks you, how is my son? And you reply, your son is fine. Are you implying my son? Because of that, I want to go and do DNA. And if some women, if the husband says, I need to go and check if it's my son, before the man wakes up the following day, the woman might have killed. Because he doesn't want the man to know the truth and take action, maybe because of property or prestige or something. So if there is a motive relating to that, it is a very terrible reason to demand and ask that there should be a coroner inquest. If a woman is sure and certain, I don't think there should be any reason to be scared, because the right of the woman that she thinks might be in breach, if a third party is asking for DNA in this matter, is lower to the right of the person whose child was killed and who wants to know whether, is that the reason why you cry my son? I need to know. So murder is a different ballgame. And then of course, another one that is also very crucial is the CCTV. Is the CCTV. We need to be honest with ourselves. There is CCTV in the house and outside the house. And I'm going to be saying this, probably, I don't know what will happen tomorrow. I did my own investigation. There is CCTV in that house. Apart from that, I want the police to go now. Okay, then let me say it now. Wait. I will reserve this. Because if I say it now, you know, You understand? I know what I need to do before we get to that stage. But
Sorry,
trust
sir.
me.
I want to ask you a question. According to the lawyer of Siwa, I was able to talk to the lawyer before the court's proceedings. The lawyer said his client, who is Wumi, claims though that she is inside the car where they announced Mohbad is dead. And he also insisted that those people are supposed to be summoned. In other words, that the legal team are calling on the wrong set of people. And with the only witness we have in the court, who is Darusha, who said he is not ready to talk now, according to his lawyer, that makes the case to be stood down as of now.
He's not ready to talk.
Yes. His lawyer said his client is not ready to talk now because he is just coming into the matter, and he needs to file some application that his client needs to have a statement on oath before coming to court for an interrogation. But the funny question I want to ask is, in as much coroner inquest is not a prosecution court, do you think this is how the case will continue, or this is how they will be doing it week in, week out?
As it is now, we have taken the right step as people to come out to stand in solidarity with the family, with Mohbad, with the coroner inquest. And of course, the only thing we can demand as people, our land coroner inquest, we own all of these institutions, and they are all there to provide justice. So what we can simply ask is, it's not a one-way traffic. Like I said, I have said it repeatedly, that police are meant to continue their investigation while the coroner inquest is doing their own fact-finding too. However, there is no reason for the police to stop. So if the police are telling us there is a reason why they stop, we want to know. Because that is why we're going to be demanding clearly. They should change the set of police that started this investigation. To me personally, I don't have 100% trust in the police setup. Those that investigated again. I would prefer the same police hierarchy from the IG. They should change so that probably the other ones can look in another direction where the previous one could not look. And then that would have removed the doubt of compromise. Because if the new ones are going to come in, they will at least have a clear path and know that, okay, this is where the evidences are going to be sitting. We all know that there is CCTV in and outside Mohbad's house. And then they should be able to go for that. Number two, they know certainly that all these people, they have phones. When you look at the movement of the nurse was telling, according to what I heard, the nurse was saying that she only got to see the picture of what she's coming to treat while she got to the gate of the estate. Certainly, that means she's been ambushed. And then that is a real cause for concern. So all these things, they need to look at the conversation. And the other guys, the two other guys, they need to
worldwide. I said they have touched the untouchable. They have touched the untouchable. They have touched an angel. They have touched a prophet. I call him prophet. I call him angel. I call him general. I call him good names. So the untouchable have been touched. Therefore, we must get justice. Justice we seek. Justice we seek. Justice we demand for. We must get that justice.
No going back.
No going back.
No going back.
No. Like you can see clearly here, that no hoodlums, not out among us here. We are responsible. We are responsible men and women. We are responsible mothers and fathers. I am a mother, and yes, and youth. So we are responsible here. No, there's no cause for alarm at all. There, nobody is going to hijack anything, because what we are doing, it is legitimate. It is our right. We are not fighting. We are not. We are just here for peaceful assembly. We call it assembly. We are not. We didn't call it protest, mind you. So we are just assemble here and seek for justice for him. So we are not for riots. We are not for protests. We are not for chaos. We are not for trouble. We are here for the truth, and that truth must prevail.
After today's court hearing, are you still looking for more, gathering people like this if you are not satisfied with court hearing?
Of course, we will continue to gather. For we to have taken this so long and so far, for after a year, and we are still assembling, we will continue to assemble till we get what we want, till we get that justice. Even after we must have gotten justice, we will still be celebrating Imole till the kingdom come.
This justice, everybody is fighting. Being foundation of because people doesn't know the kind of justice people are fighting. Because there's a lot of controversial in Mohbad case, death issue. And because now there's DNA, there's family issue, there's father, mother, wife, series of issues. So what exactly justice are you looking for among all?
We gathering here today, we are looking for, fighting for, searching for the truth and the real justice. We gathering here today, we are for the real justice. We are not here to side any of his family, be it mother, be it father, be it the wife. We are here for Imole himself, and the true justice is what we here are fighting for. You're welcome.
Okay, sorry, please, what's the name? Your name?
Okay,
Yes, just.
okay, my
Okay, concerning this justice for Mohbad that we are hearing, okay, what is the main issue that people want concerning this case? Mohbad that we are, the main...
want justice for that poor boy. The guy has labored, and what we are trying to do is just to get justice for him.
Okay, we can see that the cases of justice for...
Kí ni tí a máa ṣe tírú nǹkan báyìí òfin ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ mọ́ sáwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa tí wọ́n ní máa fi wọ́n rúbọ tí wọ́n ní máa fi wọ́n kẹ́dà tí wọ́n ní máa ṣe wọ́n ríboríbo onìkan tá a wá fún lẹ́nu.
Kí lẹ̀yin rò nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad pé nǹkan pàtó báyìí lẹ̀yin rò pé ó ṣe kú pa àti báwo lẹ rò?
A sì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn nǹkan tí a mọ̀ nínú àwọn ìfọ̀rọ̀wọ́rọ̀ lọ́nà kan tàbí òmíràn a rí i pé ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ bóyá bí ojú ìjà láàrin lọ́kọláya ó sì lè má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n táwọn ọlọ́pàá bá ṣiṣẹ́ wọn bí iṣẹ́ torí iṣẹ́ àwọn ọlọ́pàá láti ṣèwádìí ọ̀fìn tó ní tó wà lábẹ́ kòkò tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ wọn bí iṣẹ́ àá ti rójútó ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ìdí gangan tá a fi tún wá nìyẹn pé ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀jọ́ ẹ jí gìrì ẹ tají lójú oorun yín ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ yín bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ti yẹ ẹ má fi wá sínú òkùnkùn.
Ṣé rògbòdìyàn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ẹbí Mohbad nínú lọ́rọ̀ ìyá àti bàbá wọn tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ìpéjọpọ̀ táwa yìí?
Rògbòdìyàn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ìyá Mohbad àti bàbá Mohbad kò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ìpéjọpọ̀ yìí o. Ìpéjọpọ̀ yìí wà fún pé ọmọ tó pa gangan kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi pa ta ló pa tó ti yẹ ìgbà ni wọ́n pa kí ló dé tí róòfin ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sáwọn ọmọ tàwa náà tàbí ọmọ tàbáwọn àbúrò wa ó ní ìpéjọpọ̀ yìí wà fún.
Ẹ ṣé gan-an.
Ẹ ṣé o, Olúwa dúró tì yín.
Arifa. Visible street. Arifa. Okay, hold on for the day.
Justice for Mohbad. That's what we want.
èyí tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìyẹn tó bá náà fẹ́ fi dá wàhálà lẹ̀ sí ẹ lọ́rùn ni. ó dáa má yẹ kí n ṣe pé bọ̀dẹ́ kí n kàn sọ fún wọn pé òkè òkè ló máa ń wogi ọ̀pẹ òṣùpá òkè ni sọ́mọ̀ òkè ni tọ́wọ́ bá jagun ẹnu ó máa bọ̀ tálọ̀ bá lọ ó máa bọ̀ wọ́n ní ọjọ́rú ajé ìṣẹ́gun ọjọ́rú ọjọ́bọ̀ bíbọ̀ lẹ́rọ̀ ń bọ̀ gbogbo orí ayé ẹ̀ láti wákàtí ọ̀wọ̀ yìí lọ ó máa bọ̀ fún ẹ bá
arọ sí i.
tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ fún ọ̀gá ni o. ọ̀gá mi
evidence lọ tún fẹ́ tí wọ́n ti tọ́ lè bá wa ṣèdájọ́ àfààní lọ́lọ́run lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run dájọ́ àti gbogbo ẹ̀wọ̀n àbí tẹ́ bá ṣe ètò tọ́ tó yẹ lórí ikú Mohbad ní ìkọlù.
Olùlọ́fà ẹ̀gbọ́n tó ń sọ ní à. You love each other again.
ìyẹn ní pé tó bá yẹ fún ọ náà ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ náà dìde fún ọ náà bọ̀ tí ọba bá dìde fún un ṣe tó bá dìde fún àwọn tó bá yẹ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́kà wa so ìyá lábẹ́ sọ pé ẹ má jò ṣẹlẹ̀ bọ̀ oníkálukú gbé ní ìrọ̀wọ́ ọ̀rọ̀sẹ̀ àlàáfíà ó ṣe pé it's about Mohbad it's about you and I àtọmọ yín máa kúrò níbi ìsìn àlọ́ ọ̀dọ́mọdún school ní Èkìtì òun lábẹ́òkúta òun lọ́lọ́gùn ẹ̀yọ̀ kankan báyìí pé báwo lè bá sàmọ̀ fún wa ọgbà tẹ́nu bá tẹ́nu ẹjẹ́ ìjọ ọ̀rẹ́bẹ̀ sí èèyàn kan ló sì ń pẹ́ ẹjẹ́ lọ ka wọ́n bìkan ẹjẹ́ pa wọ́n nítorí pé sọ́rọ̀ nìyẹn ibi tó le jù ní ìkùnú ilé èèyàn sì wá ń ta ohun ẹrù ilé ó sáré ó trowé ọlọ́pàá sì wá káàkiri ọdún mẹ́ta everybody wọ́n èkó mi fẹ́ lọ bí ọkọ̀ bọ́ inú ilé ìwọ̀n ilé bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ọ̀nà ìyá ti pọ̀ jù ó lè báyìí pé tó bá yọ wíṣọ̀ ní ọdún tó jẹ́ poison ẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́sẹ́ tó máa mú mi kọ̀sẹ́ ọlọ́pàá kò sí ilé ẹjọ́ kò sí ìjọba gan máa pààyàn tó bá ti rò pé kó o fẹ́ dákẹ́ ẹrú ẹ̀ ìjọ tó bá ti rorú ẹ̀ sọmọ ẹ̀ wá pa bẹ̀ ìjọ tó bá ti rorú ẹ̀ sí ìyá tó bí ẹ̀ wá pa bẹ̀ so àfẹ́rú ẹ̀ so it's not about Mohbad nìkan gbogbo ìdá ṣe it's about us so kò yá àwọn èèyàn kọ́ ọ̀bẹ it's not about Mohbad only Mohbad ti lọ padà bọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn àgọ̀ngọ̀ tó kù ọmọ tí báwo lè fẹ́ save àbúrò yín báwo lè ọ̀rẹ́ yín wá travel wá kí ọkọ̀ òun sì kó ní jẹ́jẹ́ dáhùn sílé lọ́rùn àpáyọ̀ sínú bẹ́ẹ̀ lálẹ́ bọ́ta wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ dẹ̀ ní padà wọ́n ti padà sílẹ̀ kó o pé ṣùgbọ́n olóògbé ni ó yà sọ bí ẹni tó kù sí òun ló pa sílẹ̀ àwọn apariwo síta kí ló ṣe ẹ ti pa sílẹ̀ òun dẹ̀ ló ṣe kà yẹn ó pé wọ́n fẹ́ ní láyè tó máa gòkè àbúkọ́ fẹ́ gba visa ìwé travel kẹ́mi èèyàn tó gba visa jẹ́ pé ọ̀rẹ́ mọ̀ kò gba visa wọ́n dẹ̀ fún ìsìlẹ̀ lé kò lówó kò sí ìjọba ó lówó kò sẹ́ni tó máa wádìí ó lọ pé àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ò náání ìlú òyìnbó ó wà ní láti mọ̀ ẹ́rí wọ́n tó dúró pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ ṣèwádìí wọ́n dẹ̀ wá ẹni tó ṣe lọ pé ọ̀dọ̀ wò ìyẹn nìlú yẹn ti wà safe máa ṣe ń ṣùgbọ́gù láàárọ̀ Monday to Friday láì ṣe gbógun wà Nàìjíríà àdè máa tò síwájú embassy àfẹ́sàkù àfẹ́kù Nàìjíríà láì ṣe gbógun wà gbogbo yẹn la ní ká dẹ́kun ẹ̀ tí Nàìjíríà ṣe ọ̀dọ́ ní ẹ play role ẹ sá fún crimes ayé I'm saying láì jẹ́ ọkọ̀ tán yìí pé ìkọ́ báyẹn lọ ṣe kò sí òtún wá jẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ máa dọ̀ ọ̀la ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọ̀ lè rán wọn rú iṣẹ́ yẹn iṣẹ́ tó lè rán wọn wọ́n á máa rán ẹ́ ń ṣẹ́gbà tó ẹ̀kọ́ rò kó o ti rọra ẹ̀ pé sọ fún wọn pé mi ò rọra mi pé I can still make it ìlú ìṣílẹ̀ dá lójijì tó bá lè dá mo ní fẹ́ fẹ́ra mi sí náà láti lò mí mú àánú ìgbọ̀n tí mo ayé mi fi tí ò ní sílẹ̀ because of pé ìfẹ́ gbáyé ẹ̀fẹ́ lùyàn kan jìbìtì àbẹ́ ti ṣèkà fẹ́ bò wọ́n á ní kípa yín lọ lọ́wọ́ tó dùn yìí ẹ̀rọ ọmọ yìí náà tó bá yí ọmọ yìí wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ fún wọn yín kó lọ payàn fún yín náà ìwé ní kéèmù àlọ́ká wọ́n máa mú mi wọ́n ń gbéyàn mú kò sí òkú ìyá àgbà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ìṣubú káàkiri torí kéèlù so nǹkan ìjà fún nìyẹn so let's see let's continue to stand out stand for what is right no justice
We want justice.
ṣé wàá jẹ sí justice kò sí ni ní àkọ́kọ́ wò sí sí kó oúnjẹ ìyá yẹn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ kókò tó jẹ gbòòrò kó dẹ̀ máa lọ wá sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ìyẹ̀wò pé tó bá yẹ pé ìyá ẹ̀ ló dáná oúnjẹ lẹ̀ náà wọ́n bá yẹ pé màmá ẹ wá bì tí kò sí mo ń pè yẹ jókòó bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ fi owó jẹ àti ọbẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ lọ kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ìyẹn bá ti wà nílùú kò sí ìlú mọ́ so that's what we're saying that's justice gómìnà yẹn so kọ́nà jẹ́ kí gbogbo àkóyè yẹn kó yé wa àti pọ̀ jù báyìí lọ and do more for the country will get better ó ti yẹ yín let's keep fighting get justice thank you guys.
tó báyọ̀ fún ọwọ́ ẹ̀wà báyìí pọ̀ báyọ̀ fún ọwọ́ ẹ̀wà lẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀ ti justice yẹn ọlọ́pàá máa ń mú owó sọ́wọ́ nígbà lẹ́yìn kọ̀ọ̀kan tó bá yìí àwọn ọlọ́pàá táwọn wò ẹ̀yà ti justice ẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ rárá ìjà ń yẹ̀ ní sórí yìí. ó sì fún wa lè máa ṣe wọ́n nípa Oh my God, you're my boy. Oya ko ju owó náà kọ sí wọ́n ìwájú. Ọlọ́pàá sí kíkọ̀ jù lọ́sí lọ́yìn ní mẹ́rin àsọ́mà irú kí wáìtì yẹn gan. Ó yẹ ká ti da epo sí wáìtì ẹ̀. Àbúrò ṣe orí burúkú ni. Tó bá wọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n làwọn sọ̀rọ̀, tó bá lè wọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n. Tó bá kọ̀ lọ sọ̀rọ̀ wèrè against àwọn Mohbad. Tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ wèrè against àwọn Mohbad, tó bá yẹ kó yí máa pé. Ó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ wèrè. Ṣé àwọn abáfọ̀ tó bẹ̀? Èso àwọn ẹ̀wọ̀n. Wọ́n sọ pé àwọn àwọn láìpọ̀ sí sí. Làwọn wá gba kí ni Mohbad. Kí lè gbúrò Mohbad? Kí lè gbúrò Mohbad? Ìjọsìn òun ló sọ mọ́ sí sí àyà òun. Ikọ́ ẹ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn ìrọ̀dí rẹ̀. Ikọ́ ẹ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ tó bá bí. Ikọ́ ẹ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sábùrù rẹ̀. Ikọ́ ẹ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sóhun náà kò ní ṣoríire. Ògùn apàdà.
Wọ́n gbé pé kó ṣe kó gbé ó dá lórí owó ṣe dúró. Kó ṣe dúró kó fi.
Wẹ́rẹ́ kò ní bàjẹ́ yẹn náà ní sẹ́ǹtì. Àwọn olùṣàlàyé bàjẹ́.
What's the